Welcome to Nugget 356 with Steve and Dana Groman, and we apologize for the delay in getting nuggets out, but we have been out west gathering tons of information.
Had a good time, too.
Yeah, we always do. It was good to get back on the road, and
yes, it is.
It's exciting to be able to see and do things like we're supposed to do. And in this past Saturday travel and history tip, we took you to the State Museum there in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I mentioned that we will be doing some nuggets on some things that we saw there, and that's what we will be presenting today. We went straight to the top floor, and we're going to work our way down, and we went into the planetarium section to hear all about their space stuff.
Planetariums are interesting, aren't they?
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah, we went to that one in New Mexico, and that was disappointing.
It was pretty sad.
Well, they had this funny looking machine.
There was something interesting here, though.
Yeah, they had this strange looking machine. It had this black ball at the top and these holes poked in it. They had this write-up there, and it was about Armand Nostadter Spitz, who was born in 1904. He was born in Philadelphia, and in the early 1940s, his interest in astronomy led to an awareness that planetariums of the time were so expensive, few institutions could afford them. They also had very limited public access. Spitz dedicated himself to making astronomy accessible to the public, and in 1945, he launched his own company with the goal of manufacturing inexpensive optical star projectors for planetariums. A star projector.
How about that?
How about that? His company revolutionized the planetarium industry by making it possible for schools and museums to build dome presentation theaters for education and public entertainment.
Probably heavy on the entertainment section.
Probably. I never thought about how those stars got on the ceiling at the planetarium. I'm sorry, but I didn't realize what it was. I just, you're a kid, you go in there and...
Is this where you got your idea from?
No, wait till you hear what this guy came up with. With the dawn of the space age and the launch of Sputnik on October 4th, 1957, the U.S. government was encouraged to provide considerably enhanced funding for science education. This allowed Spitz to refine his design and grow his company over the next 2 decades. And there is plenty of money to be made in the space industry.
Big time. What is it, NASA gets $80 million a day now?
Yeah, they were getting, what, like $52 million?
Yeah, they keep upping it. We could do some good with $80 million a day. Anybody out there want to help us with that?
We could do good with $80 million.
Period.
Yeah, we could do good with $8 million. I'd take 800 at this point. Okay, Spitz's A3P star projector. In the 1960s, Spitz Incorporated of Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania, produced the model A3P star projector. It featured a spherical projector and mechanized motions for the sun, moon, and planets. This projection system was installed at the State Museum of Pennsylvania when it opened in 1965, and it is one of the first 20 A3P projectors installed by Spitz. This is the funny part. The A3P projector system focuses light through 1,354 pinpoint holes and small lenses embedded in the starball to create an image of the star field on the planetarium dome.
That's kind of what you said years ago. You said, well, maybe the sky is just a big black sheet of construction paper and God poked holes in it and he's the light behind it.
Yeah.
And this is what he's doing.
I don't think I was that far off. I mean, it's...
Apparently not.
This guy probably made millions on his idea.
Yeah, it was just something to laugh at with you. Well, anyway, go on.
An additional 40 to 50 slide and special effects projectors were used to create the other images seen in planetarium shows. This made me think, special effects projectors to create other images. That's what NASA is still doing.
That's what they do now.
That is what they're doing.
They admit they do it.
We have to realize that what we're looking at is not real. Where I just admitted it when I went to a planetarium, it's like, I don't know what I thought I was looking at, but I certainly didn't think I was looking at, some guy's
pinholes in a
starball thing. I thought I was looking at something real. And that's what we have to realize is that some of us have had the wool pulled over our eyes and some of us have pulled the wool back. With advancements in modern digital imagery and technology, the State Museum Planetarium now uses a central digital projector, the Spitz Dome XD, to create the images seen during an immersive theater experience. Let those words just speak for themselves. And did you know that today Pennsylvania has more planetariums than any other state, over 150, and more than any country in the world, except Japan? That's kind of interesting. But we just need to kind of realize what we're looking at and what someone is telling us. It's images. And now they've gotten better with it with this whole digital computer programming and CGI. And of course, they had the typical evolutionary Big Bang, the whole moon thing. Somebody pretty famous was speaking out about that just recently. Earth is a planet of change. Over its 4.56 billion year history, a combination of events and processes have transformed the Earth. The formation of its natural satellite, the moon, stabilized Earth's rotational speed and axial tilt, creating seasonal changes and a temperate climate. No, God did all that. After the flood is when we get the seasons.
Yeah.
The atmosphere has changed over time due to bombardment by comets and asteroids, volcanic eruptions, and global fires. Land masses and oceans have been altered through plate tectonics, temperature fluctuation, and erosion. Finally, the addition of life from microscopic to human habitation has further altered the Earth, creating one of the most dynamic and diverse planets in our solar system and beyond.
Well, yeah, it's the one that's put here to be inhabited.
Exactly.
That's what God said.
They have mixed in truth and fiction. This statement here is what you would call pseudoscience?
Yeah, but I want to know how the Earth and Sun have a gravitational pull on each other, but it leaves the moon alone. The sun doesn't pull the moon away. Kind of weird. Anyway.
I just want to know how my mother could tap her foot.
Yeah, that too.
We have gone exhaustively over Genesis 1:1 through 31, talking about the creation and how God told us what he did, when he did it, and how long he took to do it. We have mentioned Isaiah 45 many times. It's 45:18. For thus saith the Lord that created the heavens, God himself that formed the earth and made it. He hath established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am the Lord, and there is none else.
Evolutionists look at this place as some remarkable accident that manages to have life, but God said that's what he put it here for.
He put it here for us.
For us.
But I came across Isaiah 45, 5 through 12, and I want to read this because it just sort of, God kind of nails these guys down a little bit. I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west, that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I formed
He said it enough times there, didn't he?
Yeah, because we're all kind of dense
Yeah.
sometimes. I form the light and create darkness. Some people ask, where did the darkness come from? God said he created it. I make peace and create evil. That's a hard one for people. I, the Lord, do all these things. Drop down, ye heavens from above, and let the skies pour down righteousness. Let the earth open, and let them bring forth salvation, and let righteousness spring up together. I, the Lord, have created it. Woe unto him that striveth with his maker.
Ooh, that's a serious statement.
That is that, and that's what these people are doing.
That's exactly what they're doing.
They're ignoring their maker and striving with him. Many of them know they're striving with the Lord. Let the potsherd strive with the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioned it, what makest thou, or thy work? He hath no hands. Woe unto him that saith unto his father, what begettest thou? Or to the woman, what hast thou brought forth? Thus saith the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, and his maker. Ask me of things to come concerning my sons, and concerning the work of my hands command ye me. I have made the earth and created man upon it. I, even my hands, have stretched out the heavens, and all their host have I commanded.
They do exactly what he commanded them to do.
If that doesn't sum it up,
isn't it amazing? The squirrels do what they're supposed to do, the elephants do what they're supposed to do, tomato plants do what they're supposed to do. Man has a choice, and man rebels
against their maker.
Against their maker.
Don't
go there.
Don't strive against your maker. If you appreciate our content, tell others and repost on your social platforms. Thank you.